Most essential learning competency. Describes and interprets addition and subtraction of integers using counters and poker chip model. Performs addition and subtraction of integers. At the end of our lesson, you're able to answer how to add or subtract integers. Now, let us discuss addition of integers. In this lesson, we will use poker chip model or counters to help us understand the concept of addition of integers. Kapag pinair natin ang isang positive counter with one negative counter, it will give us a zero pair. Kapag sinabing zero pair, it doesn't have value. So, ang value niya is zero. So, meaning to say, in a set, we can either remove or add a zero pair because removing or adding zero does not change the value of the set. Example number 1. Find the sum of negative 5 and negative 3. Step 1. Place 5 negative counters and 3 negative counters. Then, after that, uniting 5 negative and 3 negative counters will give us 8 negative counters. Or, we can write it as negative 5 plus negative 3 is equal to negative 8. So, the answer in adding negative 5 and negative 3 is equal to negative 8. Example number 2. Add negative 2 and positive 3. For step number 1, place 2 negative counters and 3 positive counters. After that, pagsasamahin natin yung dalawang negative counters at tatlong positive counters. So we will have this. Then, we will remove the 2 zero pairs. Yan. Then, since one positive counter remains, the sum is 1. Therefore, negative 2 plus 3 is equal to 1 or positive 1. Example number 3. What is negative 8 plus 5? Pero, bago nating sagutin yan, kaunting trivia muna tayo. In mathematics, the positive numbers are all larger than the negative numbers because larger is defined as being located to the right of 0 on the number line. Dahil dyan, we have a conflict between the common usage of larger and the mathematician's usage of larger. So, hanggang maaari, let's avoid the word larger by using the distance from 0 in the rules for addition of positive and negative numbers. So now, let's answer negative 8 plus 5. So, to answer this problem, let's use the rule. So, negative 8 plus 5 is equal to quantity negative 3 plus negative 5 plus 5. And that will be equal to negative 3 plus quantity negative 5 plus 5. So, kung mapapansin nyo dito, kung gagamit tayo ng counters, yung negative 5 at positive 5, i-cross out na natin yan because it will give us 5 zero pairs. So, that's why it will be equal to negative 3 plus 0. So, that's why the answer is negative 3. Therefore, negative 8 plus 5 is equal to negative 3. Or, pwede rin nating gawin na ganito. Pwede nating i-add or i-subtract yung number portion which is 8 and 5. So dito, kung mapapansin nyo, magkaiba yung sign nila. Si 8 is negative, si 5 ay positive. So that's why, ang gagawin natin ay subtraction. So dito, isusubtract lang natin yung 8 by 5, and then we will copy the sign of the number that is farthest o mas malayo kay 0. So dito, isubtract natin si 8 minus 5. So 8 minus 5, that is 3. So bakit negative ang kinuha nating sign or nilagay nating sign? Because 8 is negative, and negative 8 is farthest from 0 sa number line. So siya yung mas malayo sa 0 compare sa 5 kung pagbabasehan natin ang number line. Now, let us discuss subtraction of integers. We can also model the subtraction of integers using colored counters or poker chip model. Again, we will use positive blue chip to represent the positive integers and negative red chip for negative integers. Example number 4. Use the counters to find the difference in 3 minus negative 2. For step 1, place 3 positive counters. Kung mapapansin nyo, wala tayong negative counters. Dahil dyan, we cannot remove 2 negatives. So, ang gagawin natin ay mag-a-add tayo ng dalawang 0 pairs sa loob ng set. Then, always remember that adding 0 pairs does not change the value of the set. So, dahil dyan, ito na yung magiging bagong set natin. Step number 2, remove 2 negative counters. Since 5 positive counters remain, the difference is 5. Therefore, 3 minus negative 2 is equal to 5. Or, algebraically speaking, sa 3 minus negative 2, kung mapapansin nyo, merong dalawang negative, yung minus saka yung negative dun sa negative 2. So, pwede natin siyang isulat ng ganito, 3 plus 2 or 3 plus 2 na lang. So, 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. So, kung mapapansin nyo, parehas lang ang sagot. Let us now study the meaning of opposites using the number line. For example, let's have positive 3 and negative 3. In the number line, positive 3 is 3 units away from 0, as well as negative 3. They are both 3 units away from 0. Meaning to say, positive 3 and negative 3 have the same absolute value. Every positive integer can be paired with a negative integer, tulad dito, 3 and negative 3, or vice versa. These pairs are called opposites. A number and its opposite are called additive inverses of each other. If a number is added to its additive inverse, the sum of both the numbers becomes 0. For example, 2 plus negative 2 is equal to 0. Negative 67 plus 67 is equal to 0. And 409 plus negative 409 is equal to 0. Additive inverse property can be used when subtracting integers. Let's say, for example, 6 minus 2 is equal to 4. And 6 plus negative 2 is equal to 4. Kung mapapansin nyo, gumamit tayo ng additive inverses. Pero, we obtained same result. With this, it appears that subtracting a number is equivalent to adding its additive inverse. Therefore, in subtracting integers, we just add its additive inverse. So, for any numbers, let's say a and b, a minus b is equal to a plus quantity negative b. Example number 5. Find the difference. 6 minus 14. Applying the rules of subtracting integers, 6 minus 14 is equal to 6 plus the additive inverse of positive 14, which is equal to negative 14. So kung mapapansin nyo dito, si 6 ay positive and then si 14 ay negative. So applying the rules, magkaiba ang sign nila. So ang gagawin natin ay isusubtract natin. So, paano natin gagawin yon? Ang gagawin lang natin ay susubtract natin yung number portion. Huwag muna natin pakilaman yung sign. So, yung 14 minus 6, that is equal to 8. Ngayon, anong sign ang gagamitin natin? Gagamitin natin yung sign ng number na mas malayo kay 0 sa number line. So, between 6 and 14, si 14 ang mas malayo sa 0. So, that's why ang gagamitin natin sa sagot ay negative because 14 is negative. So, the answer is equal to negative 8. Therefore, 6 minus 14 is equal to negative 8. Now, let us go back to the question a while ago. How to add or subtract integers? And to answer that question, punta kayo sa comment section ng video na to and start with the hashtag addition and subtraction of integers. Then, followed by, in addition of integers, number 1, if signs are alike, anong gagawin? So, pakidugtungan, the number 2, if the signs are different, anong gagawin? Pakidugtungan, and in subtraction of integers, to subtract a number, anong gagawin? Pakidugtungan din. Thank you for watching. If you want to increase your mathematical thinking and understanding, subscribe and hit the bell button para updated ka sa mga bagong videos. And don't forget to like and share. And always remember, the essence of mathematics is not to make simple things complicated, but to make complicated things simple.